My dear students, today I am going to discuss rules to ask yes or no questions starting with primary auxiliary verbs. Today I am going to use do as the auxiliary verb under Learn English through Tamil Foundation course. I am Dr. R. Gunasekaran is giving class for you. Vetri welcomes you all. Now, before starting the asking question using do, let me give some introduction. Normally, in spoken English, we need to raise questions and we have to reply for the questions. So when we raise questions, we'll call it as, it is called interrogative sentence. Normally, sentence can be classified into a number of ways. One of the type is the normal sentences, simple sentences. Another is interrogative sentences, imperative sentences, and exclamatory sentences. So we will concentrate only here interrogative sentences. Simple sentences I have already discussed. Kindly refer my previous topics. What is interrogative sentence? A sentence that asks a question is called an interrogative sentence. An interrogative sentence. Normally, we are using the following types to ask questions. Number one, WH questions. Number two, yes or no questions. Number three, tag questions. WH questions we have already discussed and published on the YouTube. Kindly refer in the previous topics. Under the yes or no questions, today we are going to discuss do, using do, auxiliary verb. Tag questions we will be discussing in future. Now, under the interrogative sentences, specifically WH questions, I want to give some information. That is, WH questions are questions that begin with words that typically start with WH. They are used to gather information about a specific topic. A particular topic, you want to know, gather informations. Now, you can raise question using WH. Now here, what are the important WH words used to ask questions? Are 1. What? 2. When? 3. Where? 4. Which? 5. Who? 6. Whom? 7. Whose? 8. Why? And 9. How? From these, 1 to 8 will be starting with WH. Only in how that H and W are interchanged. Kindly note this point. Now, let me come for the yes or no questions. Yes or no questions normally do not require elaborate explanations or detailed informations. Just I want to give some characteristic of yes or no questions. Please understand this. Normally, this information not available in ordinary grammar books. One is simplicity. They are straightforward and easy to answer. Yes or no questions, they are straightforward and easy to answer. Number 2, clarity. They ask for a clear affirmation and negation. Please follow. And number three, they focus on a specific point without ambiguity. They focus on specific point without ambiguity. Number four, consciousness. They are typically short and to the point. Number five, binary response. They limit the response to two possible answers, that is, yes or no. Lastly, efficiency. They are useful for quickly gathering information or making decision. So that is the characteristic of yes or no questions. For to ask yes or no questions, we must learn some rules, normally not available in any grammar book. Please read and memorize carefully. The rule 1, identify all the auxiliary verbs which include. Number 1, there are 5 types we have. Number 1, the be verbs. They are be verbs. Am, is, are, was, were. Am, is, are present tense, was past tense, were past tense. Here, one interesting information I want to give. Am is applicable only for I. Please memorize this. Am is applicable only for I. It is not coming for any other noun or pronoun. It is only for I, singular. Whereas, the same I, when you go for other auxiliary verbs, it will take the plural verb, not singular. Say for example, do, I do. It will not use does, singular. I have, I will, like that. So this is the interesting information you must know. This is type 1. Kindly follow. This is type 1. Type 2, I can say do, does, did. Do, singular, that is present tense, does, present tense, did, past tense. Do normally used for plural noun and pronoun, does for the singular noun and singular pronoun, he, she, it. We have to use. Third type, that is has, have, had. Has, have, singular, that is the singular verb has, we have to use. Plural, we have to use have. The past tense had. These 3 verbs, auxiliary verbs, we will call it as primary auxiliary verbs. Primary auxiliary verbs. Primary auxiliary verbs. Kindly follow. The remaining 4 and 5 types, kindly follow. Will, shall, can, may, must. 4th type. Would, should, could, might, etc. 5th type. So these 2 are secondary auxiliary verb. So here one interesting information I want to point out. You must to memorize. The primary auxiliary verb act as main verb as well as helping verb, auxiliary verb. Auxiliary verb. A simple example I want to give now. Suppose I can use here I am a boy. He is a student. So kindly follow when I am using I am using, when I am using he is I am using as per the rule. Kindly follow in this case am is they are coming as a main verb. So the same auxiliary verb will come as the primary auxiliary verb will act as a helping verb. I can give example. Example is he is walking. He is walking on the road. Kindly follow. Is walking. There are two verbs are coming. Here is the acting as an auxiliary. Main verb is walk. That is V1 we will call it as. Main verb is walk, but it is coming as present continuous, walking. So main verb is walk. So this is auxiliary. So the important information is the first three types will act as the main as well as auxiliary verb. Whereas the last fourth and fifth secondary auxiliary verb will not act as a main verb. So for simple example, I cannot use I will, so it will not complete. I can use, but I have to use a main verb, something. I will do my job. I will go to cinema. So, will come always auxiliary. There will be main verb should come. Please follow. This is the interesting information I want to give. So, another interesting information is will is of future tense and would it is also future. Shall it is future tense. Should also is the future tense. Normally, many teachers are teaching would is the past tense of will, should is the past tense of shall. It is wrong. Because how in future past tense will come? Past means kadanda kala. Almost already mudinda kala. That will not come as a feature. So then you can ask me, what is the main difference? The main difference is would is a used as an auxiliary verb for a near future. Say for example, you are going to do work within few seconds, within few minutes, or 100% you are going to do. Then use would or should you have to use. Whereas I will, I shall, if you are using, it will be long, that it will say long period indicating. That is, this is near future, this is far future. That means it will take after a few months, after a few years, or may not take place. That is the main difference between will, would, shall, should. Please understand. Now, rule 2, place the suitable auxiliary verb at the beginning of the question followed by subject and the main verb. This is the very, very important. You place suitable auxiliary verb. Say for example, here I am raising a question. Is he coming to the party? அவன் பார்ட்டியில் கலந்து கொள்ள வந்து கொண்டிருக்கிறானா? இது is என்ற auxiliary verb யூஸ் பண்ணி கேட்கப்பட்ட கேள்வி. பார்ட்டி விருந்து. இதற்கு இரண்டு பதில்கள் உள்ளன. ஒன்று, எஸ் he is coming to the party if it is positive. See, listen me, it's very very easy. Simply say yes, interchange this noun and verb, you can easily answer. He is coming to the party. If negative, no, he isn't coming to the party. Isn't. So in modern English, normally we are not using is not. We are not pronouncing is not, or we are not using is not. Isn't. Only exception am. Am not will use, but amn't we will not use. So this you must be careful. So place suitable auxiliary verb. Okay. The next rule 3, if necessary, add the rest of the sentence if needed. I am using the same sentence, questions. Is he coming to the party? Now I am adding something. Yes, he is coming to the party and he will join with us. எங்களோடு கலந்து கொள்வான். அவன் வந்து கொண்டிருக்கிறான், விருந்துக்கு வந்து கொண்டிருக்கிறான், மேலும் அவன் எங்களுடன் இணைந்து கொள்வான். பாசிட்டிவ். If it is negative, no, he isn't coming to the party. அவன் வரமாட்டான், வந்து கொண்டிருக்க மாட்டான். Kindly follow. Rule 4, use the correct form of auxiliary verb. I am already repeating the same one, but it is the further explanation. Example, do she know the answer? அவளுக்கு பதில் தெரியுமா? Is it the questions? So when we are using she, you know it is the personal pronoun, third person singular, he, she, it, so she. So when there is third person singular, we should not use do, we have to use only does we have to use. So what we have to do now, does she know the answer? That is the correct form. Kindly follow. Rule 5, very easy way to give information for you. Inversion of subject and verb, you can to give answer, so you must learn this technique. So for example, this is the question, answer you are giving. You are coming to the party. நீ விருந்துக்கு வந்து கொண்டிருக்கிறாய். Present continuous. Or நீங்கள் வந்து கொண்டிருக்கிறீர்கள். So how we have simply, you just inverse. To raise question, simply inverse now. Are you coming to the party? Suitable in present or past or future continuous sentences. Are you coming to the party? Kindly follow. But you should be one important information or the precaution you must know. Suppose if the same question I am asking, are you coming to the party? Now answer should be, kindly follow me. So you indicates நீ or நீங்கள். In that case, I have to use I. So I am coming to the party. Or no, I am not coming to the party. So only here it will change. You and I, it will change. In all other cases, there is no change of noun. Please follow. So after knowing these 5 formulas, I am going directly give some 10 sentences for your understanding. Question number 1. Do you understand the fundamental concepts of algebra? Do you understand the fundamental concepts of algebra? That is the question. Answer, yes, I do understand the fundamental concepts of algebra. In this case, understand main verb, this is auxiliary verb. do, auxiliary. If it is negative, no, I don't understand the fundamental concepts of algebra. The next one, formula 2, sentence, kindly follow. Do you know how to play cricket? Do you know how to play cricket? If it is yes, yes, I do know how to play cricket. I do know. Know is the main verb. Main verb. Do auxiliary. If it is negative, no, I don't know how to play cricket. Please follow. The third one. Do you know the scientific method in experiment? Do you know the scientific method in experiment? If yes, yes, I do know the scientific method in experiment. If it is here, no, main verb, do auxiliary. If it is negative, no, I don't know the scientific method in experiment. Question number 4. Do you feel confident to drive the car alone? Do you feel confident to drive the car alone? If it is yes, yes, I can give now. Yes, I do feel confident to drive the car alone. I do feel confident to drive the car alone. Negative, no, I don't feel confident to drive the car alone. Please follow. Number 5. Do you comprehend the basic principle of geometry? Do you comprehend the basic principles of geometry? If it is yes, yes, I do comprehend the basic principle of geometry. Comprehend, main verb, do auxiliary. Negative, no, I don't comprehend the basic principles of geometry. Number 6. Do you recognize different colors? Because some people, the color problem will be there. Because they cannot recognize the color, proper color. So question is, do you recognize different colors? If answer is yes, yes, I do recognize different colors. No, I don't recognize different colors. Negative form. 7. Kindly follow. Do you understand how to conduct a chemistry experiment safely? For example, test for anion, test for cation, or even a titration. Do you understand how to conduct a chemistry experiment safely? If it is yes, yes, I do understand how to conduct a chemistry experiment safely. Understand, main verb, do auxiliary. If it is negative, no, I don't understand how to conduct an experiment safely. Understand, main verb, do auxiliary. Please follow. Number 8. Do you know the structure of a cell? Please follow, my dear students. The cell, it is coming in all the subjects. Cell is the word. It is coming in all the subject. In chemistry, when you use a cell, it is coming under the battery. If you go for biology, it is indicating structure of a organism cell, like that. You must understand that. Okay, let me come for the question. Do you know the structure of a cell? So when you say structure, automatically biology, botany, plant cell or animal cell. If it is yes, yes, I do know the structure of a cell. Know, main verb, do, auxiliary verb. If it is negative, no, I don't know the structure of a cell. Please follow. Question number 9. Do you know the human circulatory system in biology? Do you know the human circulatory system in biology? If it is answer is yes, yes, kindly follow. I do know the human circulatory system in biology. No main verb, do auxiliary verb. If it is negative, no, I don't know the human circulatory system in biology. Kindly follow. Number 10. Do you know the law of conservation of mass? This is actually under thermodynamics first law. Do you know the law of conservation of mass? If yes, yes, I do know the law of conservation of mass. If it is no, no, I don't know the law of conservation of mass. So, my dear students, so I have discussed so far 10 sentences under the auxiliary verb do with rules and characteristics. I hope you have enjoyed. So I am Dr. Gunasekaran as given so far the explanation. So I will meet again in the next class. The next auxiliary verb is does, singular verb. Do you must always use for plural noun or plural pronoun. Exception I. I do. I does should not use. Please keep this in mind. So see you again. Bye-bye.